You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Made a fortune. It's probably not too late.
It's probably not too late.
Oh, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going is rough.
Going gets rough.
But I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me and the mercies He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. You know, right now, you may be going through some rough times in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today not to give up. I pronounce a blessing upon your life, upon your family. You must prosper and be in good health in the name of Jesus. I believe it on my heart. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain of the tough roads I have owned. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord. May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. 'Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother. There is love. I'm drinking from my saucer, drinking, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I keep drinking from my saucer, Lord. Drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble.
From job site signs.
It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother.
Graphics team.
It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it, because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody. Can I preach on?
Oh, no, 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 no. Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. Your word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Ha! Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini Spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo! Sweet, strong, and true, with Douglas fire in their hearts, and your Bona. Bona. The body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can bona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Bissessa, the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, champion, champion. Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever, for whatever, we moving up, straight to the top, top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Change us when it come. We fix it TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody. The work has just begun. We build it TNT. UNC will get it done. For whatever, whatever. For whatever, whatever. For whatever, whatever. For whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shaping TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow in TNT. UNC will get it up. Up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Slim, I'm not hearing you. You hearing me? No audio, no audio. No audio, Anselm. No audio.
How about this one? You hearing me now, right?
Yeah, now I'm hearing you. Now I am.
Cool. I just had to check some of these settings there. Yeah. So let me say yes. Let me say a special welcome to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. As the professor said, please share that live. Thank
You
you.
know, thank you, Tom. You know what has happened to me is that this computer has reboot itself. You know, it
Wow.
restart like every 2 weeks.
Yes.
And whenever it restarts, it changes all these settings.
Wow.
So I have to go back in and double check to make sure that the settings, is the way it was. I checked it, but somehow it went back to the way it was before. So
What it
going back,
does, it does bi-weekly schedule maintenance.
I think it's every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it does. It cleans the cache and all of that for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I had to come in and make sure that the settings for the program is changed back to the way it was before. But that's no big deal, no big deal. So Tommy,
Mhm.
today was a really splendiferous day. Today was a today I did a workout that I've never done. Not that I've never done, that I haven't done in
In a long
5 years.
time. In a long time.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I did. So of course, I'll tell you, I warm up a mile and a half, warm up on a mile and a half, warm down, right? That's
Hmm.
that's normal. And then I did 5 times 1,000 meters
Wow.
and 75 seconds rest between each one, right? And then when I was finished that, took like a 3 to 4 minutes rest, maybe 4 to 5 minutes rest, and then I did 4 times 100 at the end to finish it off.
Mm.
And I gotta be honest, Tommy, it's the first time in a long time I did that workout. I was kind of shocked I was able to manage it, because doing these workouts is management. I was able to manage it.
Mm.
So, things are looking pretty good, man. Things are looking up.
So we're looking for another record.
Yeah, asking answers.
All right.
Like that. I can't help myself, Tommy. It's the
Yeah,
magic of thinking big.
yeah. If you're driven, just keep it going.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I just, you know, that's just part of my modus operandi. As I just said, Deion Sanders have a quote that says, you know, don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity. Because some people just think I'm it's funny, Tommy. You know, in college, right? In college,
Hmm.
most females used to think that I have a big ego. I didn't understand that.
But
Somehow,
if you did it worked to your advantage.
yeah, they say, the one you have a big ego. I say, what do you mean I have a big ego? Right? So think about it this way, right? Maybe they're seeing my confidence and taking it as so if I have a big ego, right? Or maybe they're seeing something that I'm not seeing. Yeah, yeah, like yeah, yeah, the one you and the thing about it, Tommy.
Hmm.
So when you think about it, right? A little black boy from Chumaka Claventil, right? Going to Seton Hall on a track and field scholarship. And eventually he was named captain of the team. So the coach had to see something in me that, and it's funny, Tommy. One day I asked the coach, I said, Coach, what did you see in me to make me captain? He said, Levon, you was just first of all, he said that I was one of the hardest workers on the team. I never looked at it from that perspective. Right? I wasn't the most talented, right? I didn't have a lot of talent.
But attitude determines altitude.
Correct is right. Correct is right. But I think, you know, hard work is a talent.
And you probably had the right attitude also, which
Yes,
was
I had the right attitude because remember now, I'm the first one in my family to go to college. You understand? The first one, and there's nothing that anybody could have done to try to get me to lose my track and field scholarship. Because Tommy, Tommy, it's interesting, right? I never knew what one credit cost at Seton Hall. When I went to Seton Hall, one credit was, what was it, boy? I think $260 for one credit.
I know it was more expensive than most of the guys around here.
Way more expensive. $260 for one credit. No, I'm not sure if 1 week of my mother's salary will pay for that one credit. I ain't sure. You know what I'm saying? If
You're
1 week
not
of
sure.
my mother's salary could have paid for one credit. So I never really used to pay attention to how much a credit costs. I only knew how much a credit costs when I got married and we was living at my mother's house and we were move to New Jersey, and I was looking at stuff from college and I see what our credit costs. You know how much our credit costs now, Tommy? What's our credit at Seton Hall now? I'm sure. What's a credit? What's one credit cost at Seton Hall? I'm not sure.
I would be surprised if it's $500-$600.
Nah, I think it's more than that, Tommy. I think it's way more than that. What one credit cost at Seton Hall? Oh. What one credit cost at Seton Hall? Did you say? Tommy, listen to this.
I'm listening.
For the 25-26 academic year, one credit at Seton Hall University for part-time undergraduate students is $1,595.
And that's a part-time undergrad.
Yeah, part-time undergrad. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So semester is, we have our next number here. Part-time, 11 credits, it's 1,645. Tommy, I didn't even know it cost that much. So Tommy, just imagine if you taken 15 credits.
Wow.
Let me see, 15 credits times, I'll just say 1,500.
Your debt when you're done, your debt is going to be so high if you don't have a scholarship or you don't have any assistance.
Man, 1,500 times 15. Now 1,500, if you're taking 15 credits, that's 22,500. That's just if you're not living on campus, eh? If you're living on campus, it's a different story, eh?
Yep, because you had to pay for board.
Yep. Room and board. You had to pay other fees. You had to pay for books. Boy, listen.
But Anselm, don't you think that with the advancement with technology that less students are going to be going to college as time go on?
Nah. I mean,
because AI gonna make a difference,
Yeah, but you still have to go somewhere and learn AI.
You find a lot of people gonna be studying from home, gonna be doing homeschool.
Well, so what about if you go look for a job now?
You're gonna get you could get certified by probably one of them distance learner.
Well, that's true too. You could get certified by a distance learner, yeah. But I think before long, Tommy, AI will be teaching classes in college and high school and everything.
It may not be necessary to go to the classroom setting.
Yeah, ain't gonna necessary to go to a classroom setting. Before long, you ain't gotta go to no classroom. It go be like COVID without COVID.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And school go be just like brick and mortar. It's only people who still want that on campus experience going up on campus.
There's gonna be a social gathering.
Yeah. To get social stuff, they will still do that. But I don't see it continuing. You understand? So that's why, in this business here, being a professor at a college, you have to understand, Tommy. Just now, you wouldn't be needed,
True.
and I fully understand that already. Tommy, it's funny. It's been about 13 years now. I've been teaching at Seed now.
Wow.
Man, I could not believe I've been there so long. 13 years, man. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the chat. Your boy was in first, Tommy. I see him bright and early, boy.
Batos jump in.
Tommy, I just come back from running, and I sit down and I put up the
Computer.
Yeah, I put up the I send out the link now to people. When I go into YouTube, I see Batos already. Yes, I think Batos has something they just tweeted it. Okay, Batos said good day to WZYE and all the villagers. Same to you, Batos. Mr. Intellectual, yeah, blessed evening, Pro Uncle T and all the villagers. Hope you all having a tremendously blessed and transformative Thursday filled with all of God's choices, blessing. But Tommy, you know something disturbing me, boy?
Go ahead.
And I want to find out from the people in the chat. I find the speaker allowing the PNM to get away with too much in the parliament. I just have a feeling that he have to discipline. There has to be more consequences for these people's actions, and he had to fight Stuart Young for him to apologize. Actually fight him and tell him that Stuart Young ain't apologizing. And he just apologized and he kept it moving and nothing happened to him.
Stuart Young have an attitude that I don't understand.
He has a nasty attitude, man.
Like he don't realize that he's not the head of the opposition.
No,
or maybe somehow he still thinks that he's entitled to that position.
And as they say that somehow they say Penny's away. I wonder if she's in New York, boy. But you know who gonna Tommy, your partner rock with the hacksaw?
Yeah.
Rock with the hacksaw. He gonna. I think they might be having something for she. Anytime she's away, they're having something for she in New York.
What they doing? Inflating our ego?
I ain't sure. Maybe. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Good evening, Pro Uncle T and everybody in the village.
Yeah.
Same to you, my friend.
It's appalling that the speaker would allow that kind of nasty conversation taking place in the parliament, especially coming from the opposition side. That man was, in fact, the other day I said it to you guys, right? That the speaker's off. I don't see him as a speaker, but a teacher, a lawyer with some teaching skills, and he feels there's a schoolroom or a classroom. That he had a school he's been and them big people you're dealing with, and if they are not disciplined, you're supposed to treat them as though they, well, as they deserve.
As like if they're in
Right?
kindergarten. Treat them like if they're in kindergarten. That's how you gotta treat them. You understand? Go ahead.
What I cannot understand is they allow this man to cuss in the parliament, to make degrading statements and all this kind of thing, and they still wouldn't bring it to bear on him. That's what it is. We allowing our youths and people to see. That's what it is. We supposed to believe that should happen in a forum, in the highest court in the land. It have no discipline. In fact, these people on the inside, they have no discipline. None whatsoever. They don't care about the speaker. They don't listen to the speaker. They don't take no instruction from him. And they just tell him what they want. And he had to train them and still and bring into bear the rules. He had the power to tell them shut up and sit down. He wouldn't do that. He want to talk to them like if them is a bunch of little children. Dotishness. It's about time they find somebody who could hold on the role as a speaker and don't foster them kind of dotishness that going on inside it. I give up,
Yeah, man.
I give up with he. He's a dunce. As far as I see, he just want to teach people.
Nah, I think you can't call him a dunce, man. He's not dunce. He's a bright fella. But what happens is that I just think sometimes
Well, he too bright for himself, man.
He allow the PNM to get away with a little too much. I just think that, you have to set examples. I always talk about SAGE in here, set a great example. And when he allows, especially Stuart Young, and then the other one from up in San Fernando East.
San Fernando East.
Yeah, San Fernando East. The next one. I have an editorial on he. No, Mr. Intellectual, I don't like to call people names, But if you call he the D word, or you just call it, I gotta agree with you.
No, but he triple D,
Yeah. He's a consummate D.
Yeah.
He's not just a D alone. He's a consummate D. You have to put a C in front of that D. You understand? He is D. I can't understand.
You know what is I upset?
Go ahead.
You know what is I upset with the speaker about? I listening to a debate, right? Yeah. This man just jump up and start to carry on. And he refused to adhere to the speaker, and the speaker just killing time by trying to explain to you. That's why I call him, he's too bright for himself. I don't know what he feel, if he feel he could teach these bold to read music.
Yeah.
I really feel that he would attempt to teach a bold to read music, No, I am totally pissed about that kind of behavior that he allowing to take place in the parliament.
Yeah.
I just like that. But anyhow, as I say, the man is a triple D, and if you want, you could add some more to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, blessed evening.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tommy, I just feel that, I like to talk about consequences for your actions, right? And I just feel that you don't get a second chance to make a first impression, right? And in my estimation, the impression that Stuart Young, the fella from San Fernando East, and maybe once in a while, Camille, I find that as exploit the speaker's generosity. Let me put it that way. And he had to ask them over and over. You have to apologize. You have to apologize. If you have to ask them 3, 4, and 4 and 5 times,
Put them out.
Put them out. Give them a recess. It's like in school. Now, Tommy, don't forget Stuart Young. What happened in where Fatima Kiausi on them school?
Mm-hmm.
You remember, Tommy?
Yep.
Right?
He's a
Don't
bully.
forget that. But he haven't changed much. He still have the same behavior. And you remember Manin say, we're not accepting bullies in here?
That's right.
Remember Manin said that? The
Correct.
speaker to come out and say, we're not accepting bullies in here. We do accept bullies in school, right? The PNM does accept bullies, but we're not accepting bullies in here in this parliament. Put him out. Put him out.
You think, you think the speaker fear if he start putting it out, everybody's going to walk out?
Who cares? Let him walk. But Tommy does walk out anyway. Look, they walk out the other day.
True.
And what is the difference? Look, you have a bill talking about integrity, right? And most of the PNM and PNM independents voted against it. So what difference does it make if they're outside? What is their purpose? What purpose they serving? So I am going to say over and over, right? I understand the speaker is trying his best to be fair. But I think he's going overboard trying to be fair and allowing certain individuals to take advantage of his generosity. I'll put it that way. What says you, Tom?
Yeah, they're playing the fool. It's about time we get that put in check. It's just going on too far.
Yeah, it just seems to be getting out of hand more and more and more. And the more you listen to it, you know it's interesting, ever. When you hear debates, right? Certain people in the parliament, the former, don't go after. You notice he don't go after the Attorney General, right?
True.
Or they pay attention, you know. That fella know who he could go after.
Monkey know what tree to climb.
Monkey know what tree to climb. Correct is right. Exactly. You know what tree to climb? I see the Attorney General talk for like about, and we have it, about 9 minutes. I didn't hear no 48-1, 48-4, 48-2, 48 nothing. And not even the one from San Fernando East. That consummate D. I don't understand how we need parliament, eh? Let me take this call. Yeah. Curtis Antonio Brady, welcome. Oh, you gone? All right. Yeah, Tommy. I that consummate D, eh? I hear a man talking about economics. And I saying, but wait, boy. Wait, Tommy. Tommy. Curtis Antonio Brady, welcome. Hello? Caller.
Pleasant good afternoon. Pleasant good afternoon.
Pleasant good
Good
afternoon.
evening. Good evening.
Good afternoon to all my brothers and sisters, especially to the goodly people of the diaspora.
Where are you listening?
Yeah. In this life, we have to make sure and organize to figure out what is the factor. And I know you want to call me at a certain hour, right? But I said I'm going to call first. Because I know you have a heavy show coming along now, right?
Right.
Now, we want to speak about opposition member has no authority to conduct diplomacy, right? You know where I'm going, right?
Correct.
Right.
All right. Now, I will take a little while because I want to make sure and progress all the most important information to both the regional and international listeners to your show, good sir. So I only hope you give me that opportunity, please.
Yeah, we're going for a
Right?
break at 8, though. We go for a break at 8.
You going for a break?
At 8. At 8. But you can continue.
Huh?
We go for a break at 8, but you can continue.
4 minutes.
All right. Well, I will go for a break and I will start and finish.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So let's go back to the chat. Next was Uranus. Good evening, Washington, Uncle Tommy. Bless. Yeah, Uranus. Then Ramdio Baijo. Pleasant good evening, Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy and the village. Yeah, same to you, man. Bennett Thomas. Good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and all in the village. Pleasant good evening to you, Bennett. Volsang, going back to normal, going back cookie eye. Understand? I don't know. Volsang Walls, Uncle Tommy, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you. Susan Lalchan, good evening, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everyone in the village. Hope you all had a marvelous day today. Blessings. Yeah, boy, I had such a fantabulous day today. Angela Darius, good evening to the village. God bless. Good evening, Angela. Indra Singh, good evening to Team WZYE and everyone in the village. Good evening to you. Shortened like you went AWOL. I know who you talking about, boy. Chandra Benjamin. Good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy. Blessings to everyone in the chat. Good evening to you, Chandra. Azina Smith, welcome. Blessings to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and listeners. Just cool you inside. Good night, Wall Street, Tommy Battles, AG 6615, BT Sang, Susan Injust, Chandra. Virginia, welcome. Pleasant good evening, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Hey, look, Nuts Cake, boy. Nuts Cake, you good?
Wow.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, Nuts Cake, boy. What we used to call Nuts Cake again, Tommy, remember? You got a name for him. Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake. Oh, God. Nuts Cake, welcome, brother. Yeah. What is it? Short and small pen. Good night to you. Indra, good night. Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph, good evening to this village. All the members who on the bus. I do wonder if people just going anywhere the bus going, or just ask the driver to take them where they want to go. You know, Tommy, when you take a bus in Trinidad, you don't take the bus where the bus going. You just ask the driver would to take you.
No, the bus has a route.
Oh, thank you so much, Tommy. Boy, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Eh? Michael Scotland, good evening to all in the village with Professor Walshik and Tommy. Folks, we're going to take that break, and when we come back, there's more. Sumitra Baijan, welcome. Blessed good afternoon to Mr. Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Blessed good evening to you. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Good night, Walshik, Uncle Tommy, my friends in the village chat. Good evening to you. So, folks, we're going to take that break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also with 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please share the live. We thank you.
We'll be right back. Don't go.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE. Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE. You're tuned to WZYE. The heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the village. In the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago. Crime mama, we here. There we go. Stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children, stop the looting, stop the home invasion, stop the hate, stop the racism, open the gate. Time to unite, time to rise, time to look your brother in the eyes. Turn to God, clean up the land. Trinidad and Tobago, together we stand. TNT crying, TNT crying. Let we make tomorrow better. Stop the lying. TNT crying, TNT crying. Rise up my people, time for unifying. Morning come, another mother bawling. Little boy get shot, school bag still falling. Home invasion at the night, them kick down door. Taking with peace, leaving with sore. Racism in the shadow, hate in the light. Black Indian Douglas, we one fight. No more blood on the street running red. No more gunman making the youth them dead. Look at your brother, man, he struggle like you. Same soil, same flag, same sky so blue. Put down the weapon, pick up the tool. Build up the nation, stop playing the fool. Let's stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children, stop the looting, stop the home invasion, stop the hate, stop the racism, open the gate. Time to unite, time to rise. Time to look your brother in the eyes. Turn to God, clean up the land. Trinidad and Tobago, together we stand. From Port of Spain to Tobago side, crime taking over, but we not. Police, community, church and school, all our we hands together break the rule of the fool. Mothers praying, fathers stand tall. You stop running with the gun and the ball. We want carnival joy, not funeral song. Let we heal the land where we belong. The country crying, rivers running pain, but faith and unity go bring the rain. Stop the hate, spread the love instead. Bring it to the bone, till we dead. Time to rise, time to rise, time to unite, unite. Time to God, time to God. Clean up the land tonight. No more blood, no more tears, no more children living in fear. We is one family, from Cedros to Togo, Trinidad and Tobago. Let we go. Stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children. Stop the hate, stop the racism. Time to rise, time to fix this and the crime. But we go dry the tear, make tomorrow better. Banish the fear, together we strong. Divided we fall. Trinidad and Tobago, stand up tall. Stop the crime, stop the crime. Come to God, clean up the land. We love your TNT, one love.
Laid to rest, laid to rest. Laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey! Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake, PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. construction workers say the party dead, dead, dead. But billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is scarcity. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead.
I just want all you to know. I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Oh, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man? Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget on Sunday, folks, with Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics from 1 to 4 p.m. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please don't forget, please share the live as soon as you get in. We thank you.
So, Curtis, when you get a chance, you can call back. Tommy, this fella here was awarded with, it have another person in here in this chat here. He also have these 4 PhDs. PhDs in dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and nincomputology. Summa cum laude in all 4. Let me take this call. This is good. Curtis, welcome back. You're inside. Turn down your computer or your TV.
Yeah, turn it down, brother.
All right.
Everything all right? So there you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Claro.
Nice. Now, we have to dispel some inflections because there's an opposition member that has no authority to conduct diplomacy. None whatsoever. None.
Correct.
There's a line in any serious democracy that cannot be crossed. That line separates those elected to govern from those tasked with holding the government accountable. When that line is crossed, confusion follows, institutions weaken, and the national interest is put at risk. Short, young, small, young, the man who recruited 132 times from parliament, from cabinet, to suffice the financial impartiality of his family, friends, and finances. Stuart Young has crossed that line. He's not a member of the government of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to make sure that you, your readers, the diaspora, people from the international and regional and local and even global and international press hear what I have to say. He's not a member of the government of Trinidad and Tobago. He's not a part of the cabinet. He's not responsible for policy. He's not responsible for energy diplomacy. He does not speak on behalf of the state, nor does he speak on behalf of the people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, via extension, the people of the diaspora. Does not speak for us. He's a member of the failed PNM opposition, a failed PNM who dismantled, destroyed, delegates every single thing for the past 10 years. And I'm talking about the people guy in the pipeline. He was a part of that. He was proclaimed as the so-called man to be the minister of everything. He built for everything. But the fact alone makes his decision to meet with Venezuelan President Delcy Rodriguez is troubling. It is not normal, it is not appropriate, it is not defensible. An opposition politician has no authority, none whatsoever, to conduct diplomacy with any foreign government on any matters directly affect Trinidad and Tobago. None whatsoever. And he knows that. He knows that. But you know what going on with Stuart Young? Stuart Young think that he get a little kobo sweat as an acting prime minister, kill him dead. He was a prime minister. And he was never prime minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. But he was the same man, together with Keith Christopher Rowley, who danced in the conga line of Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela, a man who was held just recently for narco-terrorism. So I wonder why it is up to this day, Penny Beckles have not, up to this day, made proclamations concerning that. But here what's going on. That responsibility is strictly to the elected government. It has and always will be belong to the people and the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, led by our Prime Minister, the people's Prime Minister, the Honorable Mrs. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, and our government, the people's government, the United National Congress. Anything outside of that structure creates confusion about who speaks for the country. And Penny Beckles, up to this day, that weak son of a gun, has never opened her mouth. Never. Up to this day, she has not even denounced Stuart Richard Young for that foolish move that he has made. So now, we have to find out. We want to know who is the leader of the PNM. Is it Stuart Young? Is it Keith Christopher Rowley or is it Paris Harari? We want to know.
Leave it there, Curtis. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
No, go ahead. Wrap it up. Go ahead.
I'm wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the Venezuela made an escalated allegations about the oil spill affecting the coastline shortly after the visible engagement between Stuart Young and Desi Rodriguez, right?
Right.
As you can see the images that they have been captured, right? But why was Stuart Young there? Who authorized him? Is it Penny Beckles? Or is it Faris Harari? Or is it Keith Christopher Rowley? Or did he instruct it himself? Right? But Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munial has already addressed the fact the spill that occurred on May the 1st was a minor immediate action.
It was a small spill.
It
was a small spill. It was
a small thing.
A small spill.
An immediate action was quickly deployed.
Yeah.
And what he also reminded this nation that the truth is between 2019 and 2021, during the tenure of the PNM, there were 76 small oil spills, and we had no press releases by the same Ministry of Energy and the Minister of Energy then, which was the small Pyongyang. 76 spills, zero transparency. Those are the facts. And I want the people of the diaspora to know that they see when Keith Christopher Rowley, Penny Beckles, which he twists mouth, and Small Pyongyang and Faris Harari, and all of them coming out and jumping out the stink mouth. Let's ask them these questions, please. Where did you all get the money from to build Balise's house?
There you go.
Where did you all get the money from? Where is the money from the Auditor General's report? And why are you lacking political fortitude or testicular fortitude to get rid of Faris Harari? And this another lady, the senator from
John Bates.
Yes, Darren Bates from the Senate. Why are you not firing them? Are they too high beyond your payroll? Or are you just somebody who's just there as a picture frame? Penny Beckles, you're an idiot. You have run Arima for as long as we know, and you never did nothing for the people of Arima. You have did nothing for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And up to this day, you have been the same one who sat idly by while the whole Balize house was burnt to the ground and dashes into the ashes. And even Trinidad and Tobago. So today, you have no moral authority. And I want to find out, winner, what is Penny Beckles and Stuart Richards Young answer to the questions of the Escribo and Desi Rodriguez trying to take over Escribo from Guyana? I wonder what because you're all over the place, you know.
Yeah, leave it there.
You're all over the place, you know?
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man.
But God is a good God, and you see, if we don't have people who could bring the facts to the table, Trinidad and Tobago will come like 2010, 2015, and that will never happen under my watch. It will never happen. It will never happen under your watch. It will never happen under the striving energy sector of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, because the dragon will fly and the energy sector will fly and Petro-Trin will open back and the people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago will once again say, free at last, thank God we are free at last.
Thank you, man.
From the PNL.
Thank you.
God bless.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. Curtis Antonio Brady. a well-known blogger in Trinidad and Tobago, from biting editorials. Curtis Antonio Brady, man. Thank you so much, man. Biting editorials. I see Gangajana Joseph vexed. He vexed too bad, but he biting the gums, Tommy.
Well, you have to put on the pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, Tommy. But this fella here have 4 degrees of dotishness. He holds PhD in dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and nincompoophology. Summa cum laude in all 4. He top the class, Tommy. Top of the class. Top of the class. Whenever that fella speak, I just, Tommy, I just wonder, you know. But let me listen to what he have to say. Let's listen to this fella. All you listener, don't forget, he have 4 PhDs, dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and nincompoophology. He and a fella in the chat. Tommy, I not go call his name, but if you call a name, I'll clap, Tommy. I don't like to call people names. But if you whisper the name to me, I'll clap. All right?
Okay.
All right. So, folks, listen.
The 4 degrees of dotishness. Brian Manning masters saying nothing with confidence. He holds PhDs in dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and nincompoophology, summa cum laude in all 4.
Just giving us a quick report on the fiscal landscape, what we're looking at ahead of mid-year budget review.
Yeah, what we're enduring here in Trinidad and Tobago now is a self-inflicted recession. This Minister of Finance, as we've said from the very beginning, in the last budget, he gave it one hand and took with the other. All the public servants were expected to get 10%. Some are getting 4%, 5%. And they're saying you're going to get, what was it? Something instead of cash, whatever it is. You're not getting any full 10%. And even with that, with all of the taxes, it has so dramatically increased the cost of living in Trinidad and Tobago that at the end of the day, you're going to end up taking home less. That is what we are seeing.
You have any
Right now, we are near record unemployment levels. I mean, you don't have to see the central bank figures to know that. Everyone in this country understands what the unemployment looks like. And this government is doing absolutely nothing about it. A lot of people suffering out there, and they're receiving no help from this government.
So what are you expecting in the review coming up?
I expect them to say more and more about PNM. You're going to be busting marks in the PNM did this, the PNM didn't do that, just to hide and distract from the fact that they have done nothing in the past year except make the people of this country suffer.
You think the country should expect more? Will expect more fines and taxes?
I shudder to think that this Minister of Finance would be crazy enough to implement more taxes and fees, but he's a one-trick pony. It's all he has done in the past year. They have not diversified this economy. They have not grown this economy in any way. There are no additional revenues. So what is he going to do? I have no idea. I hope and I pray that there's not going to be another mid-year review of budget of more taxes and fines. Thank you.
The 4 degrees of dotishness. Brian Manning masters saying nothing with confidence. He holds PhDs in dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and nincompoophology, summa cum laude in all 4.
Tommy, when you listen to that fella, I just he is I just lose words to try to kind of decipher what you be saying, you know. Seriously. Because you know the sad part though, Tommy, is that when you look at what does it say about numbers again, Tommy?
They don't lie.
What does it say about numbers?
They don't lie.
Yeah. Southwestern, hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute, Southwestern. Let me put up some numbers there for you. Only watch this. You see them numbers? Those numbers don't lie. They don't lie, you know. No, the numbers don't lie. How about this? Oh, you see them numbers? Man, look, Brian, looking, you know. Brian, you see them? Those numbers don't lie. How about this? Murders decrease? Wait. Tommy? Like we pull that out of our hat?
It looks that way.
Numbers don't lie. Look, this next one. We pull out of our hat too. Well, we pulling plenty things out of the hat, boy. Look at home invasion. It done. Nah. And Manning saying the government ain't doing nothing. Really? Why? Manning, you can't be serious. That's why you have 4 PhDs in dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and nincompoophology. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor, Uncle Tony, and all those on the live.
Same
And
to you.
Stephen, share the live. Share the live. Tell them Uncle Tommy and Professor leave out one of the degree for Brian Manning.
What is that?
Lieology. Lieology.
Lieology. I don't think that one.
Lieology.
Yeah.
I gave him 5 then. 5.
Yeah.
5.
You have a full certificate. So with flying colors.
Yeah.
So I forget, my humble apology. Gordon Dryden, Gangachana, good night. Warwick, good night.
Yeah.
Waffle, and the woman who is want to be manish. Good night to all the PNM activists. Uncle Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You see how nice the PNM activists and them. They've worked so hard to keep African people in bondage. No, that statement I make come on the backs that the PNM claim that they for the black people, the African diaspora, and to uplift them. That fellow they called Brian Manning was sitting in the Ministry of Finance, which could make the African diaspora in a more upliftment and policies and send finance to give programs to uplift them. But you know what he do instead? He come to purchase a property for $100 million and it gone dormant. He had given CPEP, I wonder if he signed out on the $1.4 billion that the contractor was making more money just to put a paper and say these workers work. While the workers who doing the work in the hot sun go hungry still. The URP program, you had all sort of shadiness taking place. But yet still, $300 combined a URP worker for the week. Under he as finance minister, he never lowered the tax on food item. They increased the taxation through making forex shortage for the business community. The average mall center where them people that sell in the drag mall. You hear them again. Look what they do with them people who just go and buy the little things and trade. The suitcase traders and them. They killed that. But you're hearing now, this fella talking that the UNC put a self-inflicted inflation. Brian Manning, the $1 billion US, Rowley, and the true finance minister went to America and raised on the roadshow. Who had to pay it and when they had to pay it? What were the bullet payments? Last year had to make. What about all the loans, all the borrow? Who had to pay it? And Brian Manning, by the way, you know about the Petrotrin debt. How much is the debt is on the books now? How far they finished pure? And Heritage always decline a profit and pay the taxes. Where that money went by? Which part? And then all the trade union, all they give 1%, 2%, and 3%. Look how long they settle the negotiation. I already didn't take. But this finance minister, the Honorable Minister, the original Tanku, tell them they will get cash payment and bonds. What all they give them? All they give them a threat that if all they could get all the money and all they go home. What Gretchen and what Rick? Well, that makes sense and tell me why it is penny not firing wrongdoers and why the PNM still set out to misbehave in public office. Good night, Uncle Tommy. I'll call back later.
Thank you.
Thank you, Southwestern.
Thank you. Tommy, if one person is a hypocrite, is this fella. This fella talking about black brothers and sisters. You understand, Tommy? And Tommy, I can recall very, very clearly. Well, who sing that song again? I can see clearly now. Who's that? Johnny Nash?
Yep.
Oh, Tommy, I remember, boy.
Yep, your brain's working.
Yeah, it's working, boy. It's working like I take some of that ashwagandha, Tommy.
Yep.
Eh? Tommy, this guy talking about his African brothers and sisters. Where was he for the past 10 years, Tommy? When the party that he defending raised the amount of black people living below the poverty line from 17.3% to 26.3%, 52%, Tommy. You see, Tommy, them fellas and them feel they could get away with that garbology that they want to spew. No longer. You go come and spew that garbology and all you go get away with it. You hear this? The garbology one man is spewing? He ain't getting away with it. This fella spewing and Michaela Pandey is the next one, eh? Yeah, she too, eh? But I want you all to listen to him. Listen to him. I want to ask him, question of the day, QOTD. Wendell, how come you did not stand up for your African brothers and sisters when 26.3% of them were living below the poverty line under the PNM? Anybody know Wendell? Or you could send him that question for me, please. Tell him I have a question for him. And I would like him to answer that question. But listen to what he had to say. You know, we have to play these kind of guys and expose them for who they are and what they are, right? And how they're trying to come against this government. Went from 2010 to 2015, the PP government under Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar reduced the amount of black people living below the poverty line from 19.8% to 17.3%. And you want to come and talk this googly guck. Take a listen to this fella.
Good day, Jonathan. I want to speak to my African brothers and sisters.
Yeah? He wants to speak to his African brothers and sisters.
Sisters.
Who? Which ones?
Let's see.
Tommy?
Let's see which one.
Who? Which African brothers and sisters? And you know the worst of it, Tommy? Worst of it? He talk about that song, What a Woman Sing. Eh? He talk about that song, What a Woman Sing.
What?
Just as how a leader could say, talk, sir. Talk, you're talking on behalf of us. You must not forget those words. But I'm saying today, talk when you talk. We're talking on behalf of my African brothers and sisters.
Where was he the past 10 years talking on behalf of his African brothers and sisters? Where? Where were you when they needed you the most? They don't need you now, you know. They need you the most the past 10 years when 26.3% of them was living below the poverty line. All you, one set of hypocrites.
And I want to say, we must not forget our foreparents, what they went through in the Middle Passage, when we was taken from our homeland and enslaved in the Caribbean, enslaved in the United.
Tommy, he's absolutely correct about enslavement.
Mm-hmm.
Which government run the country for the longest in Trinidad and Tobago?
The PNM.
And Tommy, so if the black people, Wendell, are enslaved, who is responsible for their enslavement? Who? No. They're responsible themselves, Wendell. They're responsible themselves. Yeah, they're responsible themselves. Who gave the people 10 days and do and CPEP? Who? Wendell think people stupid, you know. Wendell.
We build this country. And when people come today to tell us all sorts of things about our race, we must stand up and defend our race. A Calypsonian sing a song. Africans for sale. And this is a fact.
Tommy, think about this, right? An intelligent, very intelligent man, the Attorney General, under the PNM is now the Attorney General, under Kamla Prasad Besessa. So when intelligent people decide that they don't want to stay with the backward PNM, them is considered to be African for sale. Yeah, Wendell. All go ahead with that dotishness.
What she said was not a lie. What she did in her song, she said a message. And I want to tell my African brothers and sisters, because I'm talking for my African brothers and sisters. No more Africans bringing in drugs in this country. No more Africans bringing in guns in this country. No more Africans in white-collar crime in this country. Remember, they did a video, advertisement, having us eating grass. Remember, they say we are monkeys. Remember, they say we are apes. Remember, say the African police men in the police service, all they could do is carry a gun and they're uneducated. And today, we are seeing Africans selling out old Africans for a couple of dollars. I will say more, and I'm going to stand up and fight for my African brothers and sisters. Who vex, I don't care. I stand up for my African brothers and sisters.
Tommy, you know what's sad, boy? Right? The sad thing is that them fellas and them standing up selectively.
Yep.
Tommy, you remember the exile and stranded citizens?
Of
Remember
course.
that? We stood up for that. We stood up against the PNM government for that. Where was them fellas and them? Where was them fellas and them? There was nowhere. How much time we come here, Tommy, and talk about economic development, economic empowerment, economic inclusion, and access to capital for black people and black businesses? Them fellas used to talk about that under the PNM. Them fellas and them is selective people. Them only talking about that now because the UNC in power. Plain talk, bad manners. They only speaking that way now because the UNC government in power. If the PNM was in power, you think you would hear Wendell talking about that? You think that woman would have talked about African for sale? Eh? Wendell, how about talking about Janelle Bates and Faris Alwari? How about talking about that? You sign up for black people? You sign up for black people? Eh? When they throw Janelle Bates under the bus and they go say Faris Alwari, we still have to see it, yeah? But they say the opposition leader out of the country, Tommy. She out of the country. She go make a decision on Faris Alwari and John Bates maybe in another 2 weeks. She out of the country. Them fellas and was a bunch
Very
of...
convenient.
Very convenient. Yeah? Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. How are you, gentlemen?
We are excellent.
Great.
Nice. You have a comedy tonight?
A what?
A comedy show tonight?
No.
Well, I see this Wendell Eversley and Manning. He's a real comedian, man.
Yeah. What's that comedian?
These fellas are comedians. Yeah. So where was this guy for the last 10 years?
Where was he?
Where was he? He was in a coma?
I don't know. He was.
And where was Manning? Manning talking about the cost of living going up. He in some kind of dream. That was so under Rowley. He didn't know that. He now wake up. I was good until I see these two videos of these clowns. No, I'm telling you, upset. I was going to make a contribution, but I'll make it tomorrow night. But tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, get together and call back.
Yeah, this was upset me, my spirit boy.
Yeah.
Huh? You upset my spirit. What do you do to me?
Yes, and I've got African.
Oh. Yeah, but people have been enslaved mentally by the PNM for the last about 70 years. Mental slavery.
Yep.
You can't be doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. All these poor areas, especially East-West corridor, where people going through all kind of problems, crime and poverty. He now wake up from a slumber?
Now wake up. Yep.
No man, no. We're not taking that.
No, we ain't
I love that editorial by the gentleman here. We're not taking that.
Yeah, we're not taking it.
No, not this time around. No more propaganda. No propaganda working here.
No.
Yeah. All right, you take care. Yeah.
Thank you. So, folks, I want you all to listen to the Minister of Finance in the Parliament exposing the PNM. The PNM, all we're going to continue to do is to expose the PNM. Yeah? Let me take this call. Dave, welcome. Dave.
Good night,
Good
Professor, Uncle Tommy,
Yeah.
and the listeners.
Same to you.
Good night.
When people watch Wendell Eversley talking like that, is he and Manning and them we had this country how it is, you know?
Yep.
Listening them fellas talk, these people always believe in these propagandists, and then when they're talking and over, they're talking one set of stupidness, and the whole country listening to them. When he talking to his brothers and sisters, you know, I wonder if he watch himself and listen to him talk, how stupid he make himself look.
Yeah. Probably African brothers and sisters.
But then people don't want to hear them again. People fed up at them. According to the gentleman they just now, they're doing one thing over and over and expecting change. I watched an interview with Alwari on the news with them reporter asking him, he tell him the country burning down right now. You see that part where he was talking, where they interview him?
No, I see that one.
Well, I come across to listen. He said the country burning down right now. I said these fellas are mad people in a way. And the amount of people they employing to work like Orion, European, and CPEP. Unless people I see they employing to cut the road all on the highway and things, with the PNM never clean the highway and clean up the highway. If you see, you pass now and watching the highway and all the highways and byways, how they have people cleaning up the place, how the PNM had its thing, boy, oh God. And them people are seeing how the government doing to better the country. Oh God.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Thanks for the call, man. Listen to the Minister of Finance in the Parliament. Yeah?
Mr. Speaker, I welcome this question because it allows this government to expose one of the clearest examples of the difference between announcement and achievement. Mr. Speaker, for years, the country heard about grand statements about dragon gas, cross-border gas, regional energy corporation, and the rescue of the energy sector. The former administration spoke as though gas was already secured. They spoke as though arrangements were already settled. They spoke as though Trinidad and Tobago was already in a position to benefit. However, the truth, Mr. Speaker, is that there was no completed fiscal framework to ensure that Trinidad and Tobago will earn its fair share from cross-border and across-border natural gas entering this country for use or processing. And that, Mr. Speaker, is the central issue. Trinidad and Tobago has a strategic advantage. We have decades of investments in pipelines, platforms, processing facilities, liquefied natural gas capacity, petrochemical plants, technical expertise, and an established gas-based industrial economy. But a strategic advantage is only useful when a government has the discipline and competence to turn it into revenue, jobs, foreign exchange, and national value. This government's fiscal policy is therefore clear. Where natural gas or other hydrocarbons enter Trinidad and Tobago for use, processing, liquefaction, industrial activity, or export, Trinidad and Tobago must be compensated. The country must not be treated as a convenient corridor. Our infrastructure must not be used without fair value. Our jurisdiction must not be taken for granted. Our people must not be left watching others monetize resources through a system that Trinidad and Tobago helped to build. Mr. Speaker, cross-border fields such as Laura and Manatee, Coquina Manakin, are resources that straddle maritime boundaries. Cross-border fields such as Dragon in Venezuela are resources located outside of Trinidad and Tobago's exclusive economic zone, but may be developed by utilizing infrastructure in Trinidad and Tobago. The existing government-to-government arrangements with neighboring jurisdictions, including Venezuela, Barbados, and Grenada, do not themselves set out the specific fiscal terms for the importation of hydrocarbons into Trinidad and Tobago. That is a serious gap. It means that while the country had arrangements, discussions, and expectations, the revenue system and structure was still unfinished. Mr. Speaker, that is what this government inherited. A sector hungry for gas, industries under pressure, domestic production declining, and external gas opportunities being spoken about for years without a completed policy to determine how Trinidad and Tobago will be paid. Mr. Speaker, the former administration had years to settle this matter, yet when this government assumed office, the country still did not have a finalized fiscal framework for cross-border and cross-border hydrocarbons in Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Speaker, this government is correcting that failure. We're establishing a fiscal framework that will ensure Trinidad and Tobago captures value from external hydrocarbons entering this country. Possible revenue arrangements may include fixed fees for the importation of hydrocarbons, commodity charges based on the volume of gas consumed, unit transit fees based on distance, reserved volume or consumed volume, and any other mechanism required to protect the national interests while preserving project viability. Let me be clear, Mr. Speaker. This government understands that energy projects must be commercially workable. We are not seeking to suffocate investment. We are seeking to ensure that investment does not take place at the expense of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. In January 2025, an interministerial committee chaired by the then Minister of Energy and Energy Industries was established to develop a fiscal framework for cross-border and cross-border resources between Trinidad and Tobago and other jurisdictions. Its mandate was to develop a possible fee structure, recommend who should pay those fees, propose draft language for any fiscal measures, and assess whether the proposed framework could affect energy sector development. Mr. Speaker, that committee was given 3 months. Its tenure ended before the exercise was completed. That fact speaks loudly. While the country was being told that cross-border gas was on the way, the fiscal architecture to protect the treasury remained unfinished.
You all hear that?
Yep.
Tommy, you think it's easy? Them fellas in a mismanagement, and they want to talk, but they're getting exposed. They're getting exposed left, right, and center. Yep, left, right, and center. But listen, folks, we have, well, no, we can't get this one, but we will get, okay, let me play this one for you all. This is the one that had me somewhat upset. This is the one that had me somewhat upset, folks. Let me play this one for you guys before we go for the break.
6
Listen
minutes.
to this one. Listen to this one.
An opportunity to ask all of these questions. Ask none. This is the deal. No.
Yeah.
This is not Chinley either.
That is
This is not Chinley either or your brother. Who get?
Chinley or my brother.
Or your brother. Right? So
want to talk about somebody else?
Relax yourself. And none of my family get locked up for drugs or ammunition. So relax yourself.
And which of my family got locked up for drugs and ammunition?
But
okay, that's enough of that.
This is of the
I
bill
think,
and not the policy.
Right. I think we've had enough of that. I think we've discussed this at symposium.
Chair. Necessary information.
Right. And I
before
think
she woke up from her slumber.
Chair. That is unacceptable. Port Spain not withdraw that. Withdraw it.
What did I say? Before he woke up from his slumber?
No, I heard you.
Before he woke up from his slumber?
I heard what you said. Port Spain North.
Withdrawn.
And apologize.
The right pronoun is
and apologize.
For what?
What you said, and you know what you said.
Apologizing for
Get that? Port Spain North.
You asked him to apologize. Did you ask him to apologize for his utterances? Until he apologizes, I'm not apologizing.
No.
This one-sidedness. I am not apologizing.
No. I heard what you said.
Did you hear what he said? Calling family name, you heard that?
I did.
Okay, so call on him to apologize for
No.
things.
That was in response to what you said. Let's not let this degenerate. You know what you said.
So what am I apologizing for?
You know the offensive and prejudicial pronoun you called the member. Come on, withdraw it and apologize. You know what you did.
I withdrew it already.
Right?
I have withdrawn it and corrected it.
You know what you did.
I'm not
and
apologizing.
I'm calling on you
I'm not apologizing. I've said I'm not apologizing.
Port Spain North, I am calling on you to apologize for using that gross
what?
Pejorative, and I am not going, hold on. You know what you did. I heard you. The response from the member for Barataria was in exchange to you hurling what you know, hold on, gender offensive misdescription, I will call it. That is uncalled for.
Which I have withdrawn, but Mr. Speaker, on a point of clarity, is it that the Speaker in the chair is now going to accept the hurling of insults to one's family in here?
No, I'm
and
not
also with
that.
lies? Is that where we are?
I'm not accepting that. What I said.
I apologize if he apologizes.
I can understand that banter passing back and forth of that nature.
What grabbed your attention to demand an apology is the use of a pronoun.
As inappropriate sexualized
for us to move on,
misdescription.
I withdraw it and apologize.
Very well.
Mr. Speaker, may I refer your attention to Standing Order 55-4C.
Tommy, you see what I'm talking about?
Yep. The speaker's soft.
You see what I'm talking about, Tommy? We just cannot go on this way. We cannot. When them fellas and them get out of hand, don't care what it is, kick them out. Let them get recess, Tommy. This is what I'm saying. Because you know, Tommy, when it was Bridget Anna said George or Christine Kangaloo, them ain't dealing with that, you know. Them wasn't dealing with that. So no, man, you had to be a little more forceful, especially with that fella. Because that fella is a bully. He's a bully. And you know there's only one way to deal with a bully. You cannot be nice with a bully. Or you know what? He go continue bullying you. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. No. He will continue with his behavior, Tommy. So that has to change. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, there's more. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please share that live as soon as you get it.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The world riding the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory. WZYE family, rise up. It's a brand new gospel day. Bless Mr. Wall Street. Hallelujah. Uncle Tommy. Yes, Lord. All the WZYE family. Protect them, Jesus. All the viewers, callers, chatters. Wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad style. Receive. WZYE 95.9 FM. The whole world can see God. bone, a the bone, a the bone. Yellow chan can loan a the bone, a the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, now the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Just begun. We build it TNT. UNC will get it done. So whatever, whatever, so whatever, whatever, so whatever, whatever, so whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. To come, we shaping TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow in TNT. UNC will get rid of it. Up, 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 straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, 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 straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. We say, oh, whatever, whatever, oh, whatever. it done. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share a live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, WZYE TV on YouTube. And subscribe, and you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't
So, Tommy, thank you very much. You know, we always bring you information, right? We bring you information. So, all right, let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night, Mr. Ansem. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night to all the callers, the texters, everybody on the live. Happy to see everybody here on this Tuesday. Mr. Ansem, I love that t-shirt you have on there.
You want one? I'll get you one, man. I'll get you one.
All right. Yeah. So the question is, Mr. Ansem, Mr. Tommy, and everyone, why Stuart Young always like to make these sexual jokes for? Is he insecure about something?
Yeah, he insecure.
Yeah, because not everybody born with a big manhood, you know. Some of them tiny. So you're showing tiny energy there, sir. Because if you realize every insult he had to do with something about sexuality, you know.
Correct is right.
So that's insecurity. So it a pill selling, sir. Try it. It might work. I don't know. Maybe a tool now. But and then Gordon too. Gordon writing some certain things on the chat there. I can't believe he's a big man with big children, you know. He talking about guns, and if you take out the last letter and you take out the first letter and the last letter, you get UNC. Bro, that's primary school talk, boy. That's very low IQ, uneducated talk. You see, this is the thing. How could Stuart Young be the next prime minister of this country with an attitude like that? You know what I'm saying? What kind of example is that when the children looking at Parliament and you saying things like that? If you had to do your tick for that, you'd have more educated ways to do it. You don't have to be so bold, and everything is sexuality, and that is the thing. This man don't have the ethics, the diplomacy to be a prime minister of this country, because he wasn't voted in, he was handed it, which was against all policies in this country. Was no democracy in that. And last thing before I leave Mr. Hansen and Mr. Tommy and everyone, how could you have people like that representing this country? And as well, there's people like that who have the country where it is. All right, guys, lock up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, folks, listen to this, okay? I want you all to listen to this.
Economic boom. Energy and manufacturing lead the way. Trinidad and Tobago's economy is surging with a powerful performance lift from the energy and manufacturing sectors. Your UNC government's strategic focus is delivering real growth. Energy gains. Robust activity in the energy sector continues to drive national revenue. Manufacturing boom. A significant spike in local production is creating jobs and expanding exports. Economic resilience. Diversified growth is strengthening our financial foundation. We are turning potential into prosperity and building a stable future for all. Performance that moves the nation forward.
And that is the kind of thing we ought to bring to you too as well. All right? Performance, beat old talk.
Yep.
Right, Tommy?
Yep.
Performance beat old talk. Listen to it again. Performance beat old talk, folks. All the old talk, the gibberish that the PNM gain all you. And all the worrying about whoever Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph, I keep telling all you over and over, you know. Right? Let me say hello to Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. For me, that is real, you know.
Yep.
That's real, you know. What do you all
Economic boom. Energy and manufacturing lead the way. Trinidad and Tobago's economy is surging with a powerful performance lift from the energy and manufacturing sectors. Your UNC government's strategic focus is delivering real growth. Energy gains. Robust activity in the energy sector continues to drive national revenue. Manufacturing boom. A significant spike in local production is creating jobs and expanding exports. Economic resilience. Diversified growth is strengthening our financial foundation. We are turning potential into prosperity and building a stable future for all. Performance that moves the nation forward.
See, that's on the Ministry of Energy and Energy Services, right? Now listen to what the PNM was doing when they were in power. Or listen to this. Listen to this.
Were you directed by the ministry, the permanent secretary in the ministry, via email, dated 9th October 2023, where the permanent secretary told you, I find that the payment on AP Scott is low. Shall I find that email for you? Or do you recall it?
I recall it.
Is my language correct? Is my recollection of that email correct, Mr. Kosher?
Yes, you're correct.
Where the permanent secretary told you, I find that allocation to AP Scott is low, bump it up a little, right? And leave out Quelco and Summit. Pay Quelco and Summit zero. Am I not correct? Is that a correct, fair assessment of what you were being told by email to do?
You are correct, Chairman.
So two companies who NIPDEC found it was fair to pay a certain sum of money, but then instructed not to pay those companies any money at all, but to redirect those funds to the payment of the bigger players in the sector. Am I not correct?
Correct.
And Tommy, hear that? 2023. Who was in power, Tommy?
We all know.
But some people don't know, you know, Tommy. Some people don't know.
They're acting naive.
I mean, some people don't want to know. You understand? The PNM, the permanent secretary, the PS get instructions. You think that person was acting on their own, Tommy? You think so? That person wasn't acting on their own. They was acting on instructions from someone in the PNM. Southwestern, welcome.
Good night again to each and everyone. Professor.
Yeah.
I want to start with the last hour gone. I see somebody like you know anything in his brain and I see already there and my boys and them just get the award.
Yeah.
I see somebody brain and talking about that there was actually passage that they hold them as slave and now they're for sale and he represent them to uplift them.
Yeah.
Then the nice thing about it, right? That is PNM at work. That is the example. So when you see that kind of talking, and you see like asphalt people, and you watch the ethnicity, diversity, and what's the
complexity of
the
Composition.
exist in that working environment on their knees begging the PNM, great PNM, begging them for the money. The same idiot Stuart still begging for 2013, you know. He begging for 2013. I wonder that fella who want to be God of the Africans and bring them back home to suffer. What he had to say about 2013. And when you see that right now in the energy sector, it unfolding with Stuart Young, right? Is that the lubricant and all the funding and the money that there's the nectar, you know, and they want to hold on to it. They have plenty to lose. But why he just get on like that? I feel he bullying Penny because he know that he had the authority to talk out. And Uncle Tommy, you know, every time the PNM propaganda machine come up, let's imagine they have a good mechanic to fix the machine.
Oh,
it's always breaking down.
Wow.
But as I say, brave brother, brave, we listen. But every whole Harvey Sunday, have a pleasant good night.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Let me play this thing here for you. Folks, Fast and Furious tonight. Tommy, we supposed to play, today's one.
Dunce's move of the week.
Today, right, Tommy?
Yep.
So, folks.
Dunce's move of the week.
Folks, call with your Dunce's move of the week. Put it in the chat. Text us. 973-868-1444. 973-868-1444. You could also text Tommy
at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
So again, folks,
Dunce's move of the week.
I already got one to me. Stuart Little Young. Stuart Little Young. Right? But folks, I want to give you all this. This just came to me. Take a listen to this.
The things that Trinidadians missing is this. Janelle John Bates was a member of a committee that was prepared to violate her oath, assist in the preparation of a witness statement, and sit in judgment of that same statement. And if it wasn't for the incompetence of Terence D'Alce, who forwarded it with us able to see the track changes, they would have gotten away with this. And how many times has the PNM done this? And they're standing up in the parliament and in the Senate and they're battling and they're fighting for their right to be wrong. What Janelle John Bates did there, if it was in a court, would be a criminal act. In fact, I am not sure it's not a criminal act because it's still under oath and they're perverting the course of justice here. Trinidadians have to take this very seriously. And we instead said something in the parliament. The Faris Al-Rawi is an officer of the court, but he's a member of the Senate. And he knows Janelle John Bates is a member of the committee. And when he assisted her in violating that sanctity of that oath and her position on that committee, to engage in preparing the witness statement of a witness appearing before her, he is just as guilty. As the Bible says, the upholder is worse than the thief. Both of them have to go.
There you have it. There you have it. For me, Mr. Intellectual, Stuart Young.
That's the same that's the first one or the second one?
Second one. Judy Ali Stuart Young. Anthony Smallpin. Sukram Singh Smallpin. Okay, that's it so far.
That's 5 already.
Yeah. But folks, if you're just joining us or if you're joining us online, Send your Dunce's
This
move
move
of
of
the
the
week.
week.
Here we go.
Dunce's move of the week.
So there you have it. You can send us 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or
973-609-6509. 973.
Mr. Florida, Stuart Smallpin. Azina Smith, Stuart Smallspin. Harold Senior Smallpin. Debbie Paris Smallpin. Look. Alan, where you been, brother? Alan Ali. Alan, we ain't seen in a while now. Where you been, brother? Andre Lotion Smallpin. In all 52 weeks. Andre Lotion Smallpin. Alan Ali Smallpin. Macho Smallpin. Susie Charles Smallpin. George Ramdeen Smallpin. Indra Singh Smallpin. Monica Ramkisoon Smallpin. Kong, you're supposed to vote, man. Why you're going sideways, they Kong. The country divided due to the rhetoric of the PNM party. See, they know very well most of the country have abandoned them, and they know they will lose again in 2020 and 2030. Come on now, Kong. Who's your Dunce's move for the week? Rajendra Maharaj, Smallpin. Peter Sami, right here out of East Orange. Peter, how you going, brother? Smallpin. Selwyn Bayer, Smallpin on WhatsApp. Smallpin. Thank you, Selwyn. Oh, you know I was supposed to send that thing for my brother. I just said that. Semantic, Smallpin. Miss Santa Cruz, where's your vote? Anthony D, where's your vote? All right, here we go. Miss Santa Cruz, Smallpin. I already got Mr. Intellectual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a spoiled ballot. Semantics, welcome. Howlett, J. Howlett, Smallpin. Michael Jonetti, Smallpin. Roy Canada, Speaker of the House. Roy Canada, Speaker of the House, though.
Oh, Speaker.
Yeah, the Speaker, you got one. Michael Jonetti, I already give you that, right? Michael Jonetti. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Yeah, blessed night again, gentlemen. Yeah. That last text I sent you there is the 5 others in the house, you know. So that's 5 other votes. That's it. Sure.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. Thank you.
That's five votes for Smallpin?
Yeah, five from his house. It's also 5 of them. Just Cool. Noel Lambert, Speaker of the House. Noel Lambert, Speaker of the House, Tommy. Just Cool, Smallpin. Anansa Javier, Smallpin. Angel Lucha said no one will top Smallpin record. No, I think Debbie Paris said Rajendra Maharaj. Never forget the billion that Stuart borrowed, and he got that in April 2026. Well, what he did with that? All right. So folks, don't forget, if you're just joining us, we have about just a few minutes to go. Give us a
Dunce's move of the week.
All right, look, I just get something here. Let me play this.
But when you hear the honorable member for Arriba, weak belly kept saying that this motion is not.
Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah. The Florida team is not near.
I know
so
you.
I'm gonna give my vote. No, that is not me.
Okay.
So my one is Stuart Young.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mr. Frauder team is somebody else, and Mr. Frauder is small pin too.
Okay.
Bennett Gordon, Duncy Champ is Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah. He always get one, buddy. He always had a hook in there somewhere. Angie Joseph Smallpin. Kurt report you decide Smallpin. Yeah, Peter Sammy, the man from Block 44, buddy. Correct is right.
Today for Madam Deputy Speaker, those two senators will not be sitting in the Senate today, will not continue to sit in the Senate thereafter today. If the member for Rima chooses to keep them with belly penny, this issue can very well end up before the Commissioner of Police. And that is a serious breach of the Constitution and law that one senator has already admitted that she's in breach of. And the other one is hiding behind the cloak of legal professional privilege. Madam Deputy Speaker, the two fig leaves that Bates and Arawi are depending on, they can hide as much as they want, but we will not let go of this issue. I can assure them of that. And that is why I say to them, you can run, but you cannot hide. The day will come for judgment. The arbiters will be the people of Trinidad and Tobago, but it may very well end up being, Madam Deputy Speaker, the courtroom of the courts of Trinidad and Tobago as well. I thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Both of them have to go. Kathleen Hingston, welcome. Kathleen said the speaker for not putting the bully out of the parliament. Kathleen said the speaker. And Anthony agree with him, boy. Anthony, who you vote for? I don't know if I get your vote. Prime Ramber and Smallpin. Let me play some voice notes out here. Hold on, eh? So me look like Smallpin go be a runaway winner, boy.
Yeah, boy. You have 32 already.
Oh, good.
Oh, boy. Good night at Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. Well, tonight is going to be a busy night, Wall Street. We have so much to talk about. And I guess the first front burner issue was the speaker. I totally agree with you. The speaker should start acting like the deputy speaker. Stuart Young is too disrespectful. He feels that Parliament is St. Mary's schoolyard, that he can bully people and call people names and get away with it. You see, because nothing happened to him when he used the derogatory remarks against the then opposition leader, Mrs. Prasad Bissessar, and he got away with it. Never mind Bridget Annie said George after give him a good piece of her mind, right? But he feel he's a bully. No, not he feel now. He is a big bully. You are watching the speaker, telling the speaker that you are not apologizing. Who do you think you are? Because you were prime minister for one day, you feel that you're above everybody. No, it don't work so. You are too disrespectful. But like he's suffering from selective memory syndrome because he didn't know who was the one that the family that was caught with guns and drugs. Maybe Gary Griffith should remind him who it was. And I don't know if you all remembered the Akil Chambers case.
Yeah, we remember that.
Somebody name was called in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody named Patrick Young. I don't know who this person be. You know, but inquiring minds would like to find out. Right? Anyway, moving on. Right? He needs to be taught a lesson. And the speaker have to stop pussyfooting with them. Marvin cursed what it was in the parliament. He cursed. And all he was made to do was apologize. They could have never get away with it. I don't know if Jack Gilsey trying to be their friend, but I want to remind him they wouldn't like you. Because you're a UNC, you're an Indian, they're not going to like you. So don't care what you're trying, right? They're still not going to like you. You cannot be their friend. They are too disrespectful and dishonest. Wall Street, this is one for now. I'll come back in again before the night is out. Thanks a lot. Hey, good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. I don't know how many of you remembered the issue with David West, Anand Ramlogan, and the players involved when Anand resigned as Attorney General in 2013. Right? Who were the players? Faris Al-Rawi, Rowley, and Gary Goodford were the players together with David West that tried to bring down Anand Ramlogan. Anand resigned. They come back again, and Wayne Sturge thanks very much for that clip, Wall Street. Wayne Sturge reminded us again about Faris' record, right? That he tried to do it again with Vincent Nelson. Yep. He tried to with this attacking Anand Ramlogan and whatever, right? He tried to do it again. And I am of the strong belief, this is my belief, that Faris was one of the creators of the emails. And after listening to Wayne Sturge tonight on your editorial, I strongly believe that. Because if you could come and tell people that don't look at the the email might be fake, but the contents are real. Imagine that was coming from an attorney general. No wonder the man went again to witness tamper. And none of the independent senators saw anything wrong in it. None of them. Right? The next one is Marvin Gonzalez. You are, well, we heard him cursing in the parliament, right? Marvin Gonzalez, he's this white boy. He's a white boy on the opposition benches. He coming to question Roger Alexander about if it was a homicide or a kidnapping. But you see, if he was a dedicated police officer, when he was a police officer, instead of hiding in the canteen, he would have remembered when there's a kidnapping, you also call in the homicide department because you don't know what it will end up to be in. But you have to forgive him because this is a man who didn't know that leaks prevented the proper flow of water. And this man was a failed minister of national security. And you coming to correct somebody? You coming to correct? These people really have no moral authority, none whatsoever. I don't know where this bunch come out from. Thanks a lot. Wall Street, good night again to you and Uncle Tommy. When the speaker first came there, right? He was new. We were giving him a chance, right? We were giving him a chance to do the job of the speaker. We know that the PNM bullies would have tried something. And he tried with them for a year. And now that the year has passed, you see, after what took place with Stuart Young there on Wednesday, it was Wednesday, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Stuart Young cannot be allowed to be bullying the speaker like that and get away with it. Right? The speaker is a year now. The speaker needs to toughen up. They are not children. They are not children. They are school. They have graduated from schoolyard bullies to parliamentary bullies. Thanks a lot.
And Tommy, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this, right? You see, when 2 months, 3 months, 4 months and thing, and people were calling, I said, no. You have to be able to give people time in order for them to mature in a position, especially a new position and a tough position like that. So I had said absolutely zero. But after this week here, what I saw and the behavior of Small Pin, nah, we can't go on that way. We just cannot go on that way.
You see, sometimes when you start off on the wrong foot, it's tough to get on the right.
Correct. Tommy, you see how you deal with little things?
Exactly.
You see how you deal with little things?
We
So
determine-
what has happened is that the speaker allowed them little things to get away, Tommy.
Yep.
Right? For them fellas to get away with it. And now they're getting away with all kind of, they're getting away with cussing, they're carrying on. I ain't apologizing. And there are no consequences for their actions. I'm going to say it again. It is called a utilitarian approach. There are consequences to your action. The speaker needs to implement the utilitarian approach and dish out consequences for actions. I don't know if it's too late, but it's never too late. Right? Tommy Inja Ali Sega says Small Pin. So last call, folks. Last call before we wrap up for
Johnson's move of the week.
Roy Canada says Small Pin act like he's in a Chinese restaurant, not Parliament. Okay. I have something else I want to play. The speaker feels the lawyer and the oppositions are his criminals. He treats them like that. The deputy speakers handle herself well. And everybody's different, eh? But I just feel that, we have you see, when other people were jumping out of themselves early o'clock, I tell them no. For any activity with the government, you have to give them time. Angela Darius says Paris also tried to buy lunch for the jurists in Miami. In that case, where we replace Lymore. Okay. All right. Yeah. But semantics. Let me say this to you. Think about this. Tommy, didn't the PNM walk out of Parliament the other day?
Yep.
So what is the difference? If you put them out and they walk out, what is the difference? It's really no difference. And you know what? It's good if they walk out. Let them walk out. It's okay if they walk out. Let them continue to walk out. But folks, this was very interesting to me. I don't know if you all saw this, but I saw this and I felt it was very interesting. Take a listen to this.
A photo of schoolboys at Couva East Secondary School praying ahead of their exams has gone viral on social media, with many users resonating with the image shared by the school. In a post on Facebook, the school said, "Today we witnessed a powerful moment of faith, unity, and hope as some of our students came together in prayer before their exam. As they bowed their heads and lifted their hearts, they reminded us that preparation, courage, and belief go hand in hand. Wishing all our students strength, focus, and success as they continue their examinations. Stay calm, trust your preparation, and give it your very best."
Now I have a question, Tommy, with respect to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this here. All right, let me add you back too. Tommy, do you think that is something that the force at state should be carrying in their newspapers? Or maybe they carried it and I just didn't see it. Did anyone actually see that in any one of the newspapers? Right?
I didn't see it.
Indra Ali Sega says small pen. Yes, semantics. It really doesn't matter if they walk out. Let them walk out anyway. Yeah? So, anyway, in the meanwhile, folks, Lenora Cumberbatch, welcome. Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. All right?
Let's get a tally on the vote.
All right, give us a tally, Tom.
We have 34 for small pen, 3 for the speaker, 1 for Gordon.
Okay. So, folks, another win for small pen in
Dunce's move of the week.
So Dunce's move of the week again was small pen, and the consistency again is that Gordon Gangachana Dryden Joseph did receive 1 vote again. So he has a streak going. He has, I think, about or tell me about like a 10-week streak of at least getting 1 vote. He must be the only person get almost 1 vote every time he do Dunce's move of the week. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this quickly, right? Listen to this in the parliament, right? Listen to this.
To the Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, with respect to the offshore oil spill on May 1st, 2026, which the Minister only alerted the population about on May 10th, 2026, would the Minister inform this House whether he has been in touch with the Minister of Energy of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to provide her with the details and information related to the said oil spill, which has negatively affected Venezuela?
You know, Tommy, them fellas and them, you know, you know, Dotishology seem to be running rampant in the PNM, you know.
Honorable Minister of Energy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, given the limited time to respond to an urgent question, we did contemplate a full ministerial statement, but I'll try to address it in a couple minutes. Mr.
Spain, not, there's no need for that.
There's no need
it's too early in the day for that. Let the minister answer the question. It's too early in the day for that.
Mr.
Yes,
Speaker, Mr. Speaker, this ill-advised, ill-conceived question from the member for Police Bay North St. Anne's West is premised on several fallacies. First, Mr. Speaker, the oil spill in question of May 1st is deemed and was deemed to be a small spill for tier 1 small spill. But I like using small spill because I want to link it to something else just now. A small spill. And Mr. Speaker, there is no policy or protocol for the Ministry of Energy to issue a public advisory or a press release in dealing with small spills.
A small spill. That's what it was, a small spill. Yeah. There is a small spill. A small spill. Yeah, yeah. You could drop the L's and put an N there, you know.
No, and I want to tell the minister, between the years 2019 to 2021, Mr. Speaker, there were 76 small spills, of which the Ministry of Energy never issued one press release. Because press releases are there for when there is a tier 2 or tier 3 spill, and it affects the shoreline, it affects the fisher folks, and so on. But coming back to this main issue here is that, Mr. Speaker, upon receipt Saturday, May 9th, in the late evening, of a communique allegedly issued by the Republic of Venezuela, Within hours, the Ministry of Energy issued a statement. Within hours,
Minister,
issued a statement.
2 minutes for the time for the answer is up. Supplemental question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the question asks about informing the Minister of Energy of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. Can the minister tell us if he even knows the Minister of Energy of Venezuela's name?
No. Whether you wish to answer it or not is predicated upon whether the question qualifies to be answered. For the Spain North, I think you know better than whether to ask whether the minister knows the minister. Yeah, that's that. You can ask your second supplementary question.
Thank you very much. To the Minister of Energy, has the Minister of Energy issued any direct correspondence from himself to the Minister of Energy for Venezuela? Thank you very much.
Right, Mr. Speaker,
the original question.
I welcome that because I will now deal with that. Mr. Speaker, the communique from the Republic of Venezuela was issued through diplomatic channels. It was not sent to the Minister of Energy of Trinidad and Tobago. Therefore, on the very night of May 9th, our statement from the Ministry of Energy was sent to His Excellency Alvaro Sanchez, Ambassador of Venezuela in Port of Spain. And this answer, and this statement,
Minister,
Fish market.
Minister.
I'm telling you, man. You have to do better.
That
All
fish
right,
market.
spinning folks. Yeah, Tommy, I don't understand, man.
That fish market has to
Minister,
stop.
have your seat. For the Spain North, let me make it abundantly clear. It is too early in the day for that.
God.
It is too early in the day for that. No, hold on. Hold on. You have set a higher behavioral ethos in this parliament than what you are displaying this morning. It is way too early for this unbridled obstreperousness that seems to be want to pervade today. I am not having this kind of behavior this morning. It's too early in the day for that.
You see, Tommy? Something like that, man. Because this thing is consistent over and over and over.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. And as explainer, song we used to play, fed up for the same thing over and over.
We just can't go on this way.
We just can't go on this way. No, we cannot go on this way. You know? And something has to be done. Yeah, I agree with you, Ms. Santa Cruz. If they want to walk out, let them go. Let them go. Go now.
The speaker has to take stronger control of that environment.
Yes, absolutely. And not just Mr. Port of Spain North. No. He had to do better. He had to do better. And that's all we asking him to do better. Go ahead, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, good night, everybody again. So where's Pure Tongue trying to prove this deal with Venezuela can't go through without him?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you know what I would do? I will put him in the forefront and let Trump deal with him after. No, I telling you, because it's an individual sanction, and he whole family could get sanctioned.
Correct is right.
So if you want to take front, I would give him front, because you know there's a big conspiracy with this oil and Venezuela, and Trump is ready for it yet, Trump just concentrated on the midterms, But you see, when they're going to indulge in that, you're going to hear a name called. You know, because if he was so concerned about Venezuela, why he didn't go and represent Maduro in court? You know what I mean? Stuart Young, you're not relevant, so you never won an election. You never won the seat to be our prime minister. You never won the seat to be the leader of PNM. You're a nobody. All right, look on this.
Thank you. You know, Tommy, you know something? Your partner, Mr. Waffler, he in the chat, right?
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Western, hold on. You know, yesterday you get called out because somebody say he was spewing. Unrecognizable.
If I'm on you?
Yeah, I'll say unrecognizable language about me. Right? I know he come in the chat. I know he even call. Mr. Waffler, shame on you. Southwestern, welcome.
Good night again, everybody. Uncle Professor and Uncle Tommy. This is what Miss Beulah was talking about the other night.
Yeah.
That the videos that I play, and this one was Chochong chatting and giving one-on-one and breaking protocol. But this is what Miss Beulah was highlighting.
Right.
So you see how the House Speaker does do it? But you see, the PNM trying to say they have no respect and show no respect in the House for the House Speaker. But lamb by my child, the right day and the right time, the discipline will shout for them. Have a good night, everybody, and Sunday, please God, in Jesus' name. Love you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Indra, young is free to go and live in Venezuela. Let him go and live in Venezuela. You could speak Spanish? Could he speak Spanish?
Teacher. You'd have to learn.
Yeah. You know, I just, you know, I agree until the speaker put them out, they will continue to go on that way, Tommy.
Yeah, the speaker had to firm up.
Yeah, he has to firm up. You know, and it's been long enough that, and Tommy, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is with that fella. Doesn't matter whether it's early, morning, late. That fella is a bully. You know, it's funny. You know, I doubt very much that fella used to get one like that with the former. You know, Tommy? Somebody had to ask that question, you know. You had to ask yourself that question. Them fellas just, what you say again, Tommy? Them does know which street to back? Monkey know which street to climb? Eh?
Monkey know what tree to climb.
Monkey know what tree to climb. Correct. You see, I say this, you know, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. And Tommy, let me give you a quick joke. I don't know if I gave this joke before. So, you know, I used to referee, right? I used to referee a Dulls game, right? A Dull game, right? And one time I went to referee a game with a Jamaican team, right? And I had a preconception, right? Right? Tommy, the game started. In the first minute of the game, I gave a fella a yellow card.
Wow.
First minute of the game, I gave a fellow from the Jamaican team a yellow card. You know what happened after that, Tommy?
Chaos.
No. Think about it.
They straightened up.
The game went well, Tommy. Nobody in complain. Nobody. Yeah, what they saying? Nah, boy. That referee boy, he ain't easy, boy.
So you said the atmosphere in gear right from the start.
Early o'clock. I set it early o'clock. Beulah, welcome.
Yeah, good night. I know tune on to earlier and
you have a minute.
I miss it. Yeah. What I want the UNC ministers to do in Parliament, every time they ask a question, that is literally being selling out themselves when they asking the question, like Stuart Young and Coleman with them. What I want the UNC ministers to do, because we have a lot of brilliant, talented, educated intelligent lawyers and things. They have to use reverse psychology on them in Parliament. And the same, because remember, they're telling the answers, you know, and they don't know data, but they take a genius to figure it out, eh? So what the UNC have to do now is use reverse psychology on them and jam them with their own answers. That's what they have to do in Parliament. They want to play game, start to play the game. And I want Miss Kamala Prasad, she have to send out a warning to the speakers of the House, and they need to take a stand, right? Because the Speaker of the House them allowing these PNM them to cause drama in Parliament, to make the government look bad and take the Parliament like if it's like a bar. You know, when you sit down by a bar, how they just get on and carry on? That's how that's how the Parliament is, and Ms. Kamala Prasad says she have to draw a line there when coming to that.
Thank you.
That the highest office in the land, and they cannot do as they want in Parliament. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Bula.
Mr. Waffler, hold on. Mr. Waffler, hold on. We're going for a quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington. You. We have Mr. Waffler on the phone. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with Mr. Waffler.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, share the live as soon as you get it. Go ahead, Mr.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
Hey, Mr. Waffler.
Yeah. All right. Good evening. I live in Renfrew, and a lot of people here.
Good evening.
Doing something important. But they say that if people ain't talking about you, you're dead.
Yeah,
so I guess.
Mr. Waffler, listen to this, right?
Yeah, what's that?
Maybe you didn't listen to the program on Tuesday. But I read Birdie whisper in my right ear that you were spewing unrecognizable content about Wall Street and another program. And I said,
right, okay. So you know what you're saying there, right? Now remember, it is digital age, yeah. You know, they like to say things. So, but tell me something now. So what did I say?
No, I don't know what you say.
Oh no! Well, you're telling me. You see, that's why you're Mr. Deflector. This narcissistic behavior you have, and then you wait until like close to 10 o'clock when you have to sign off. You'll be pressed for time. You see, I know
it's people like that who have us. It's people like that who have us where we are today.
Be a big man. Step up to the plate.
No, but I'll tell you, somebody write in the chat.
Okay, well, you know what? That you can't go to court with something like that. Okay, that is irrelevant.
So did you?
Okay, so you come better than that.
Let me ask
you know, I said I just put in the text there, and I voted in your little poll there, and you know you kind of flash it on your screen, right? But it looks as though by the way, where's COP? I him for a long time. I ain't see him. What going on? Trouble in paradise? Well.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
See? I said, by the way, I asked him by the way. So get back on focus to what we're talking about. So what it is I say, you have something you say, a birdie tell you, you're making this of such importance. Come on, it's almost after 10.
But I take your call. I put you on.
Well, you take my call because you call me name. You say I ain't calling, so I come in and you say I said something. Tell me what I said. You stand up in court. You can't go to court with stuff like that. Oh, come on, man. A fella like you. You're an educated man like you, man. Come on, man.
Were you on any radio station?
Oh, God, listen, if I was on any radio station, what does that have to do? On whatever radio station I go, it's a free country. You can't go on a radio station. You the only player in town. You the only player in town that have a podcast. Come now, man. You're wasting time here. Tell me what was said. A birdie whisper to you. I don't go with that kind of Makome, man. Kind of behavior.
Tommy.
When I say Makome, I mean Makome like you living in a corner house, eh?
Tommy.
Right?
Just before you go, may I ask you a simple question?
If you ask me a question, no. You ask me the question and you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Keep focused, stay with it. Okay?
Can I ask
just keep focused here. So I'm telling you, right? What was a birdie tell you? Don't come with nonsense by me. You don't stop behaving like schoolboy thing.
Oh God.
No, oh God, what? Oh God, what? God, what happened? Right. You getting licks?
All right. Okay, all right.
Tell me what was said.
We gotta go for the
yeah, that's right. When there's smoke, there's fire. You wanna pick this up next time?
Yeah, we go pick it up next time.
Yeah, we'll pick it up next time. Yeah, you go pick it up next time. All good. Right. Have a good night, gentlemen. All right, Mr. Fraud. Bye.
I don't know why I just put myself in them thing on them phone. Why I just put why we just try to be so balanced here, Tommy? Why? You know why? Because we gave our oath.
That's right.
We gave our oath to be balanced.
That's right.
You hear that man waffle around the whole thing? Simple, you know? But anyway, let me get my closing quote. I'll give our closing quote from here. Yeah.
Jealous people around you. You see them as family or friends. They see you as competition. You show them love. They give you hate in return. You prayed for their win. They pray for your downfall. They watch you all the time, not to support you, but to see you fail. Instead of grinding, they gossip. Instead of working, they whisper. They mock your goals and copy your moves. They try to throw dirt on your name because they can't reach your level. But here's the truth. Lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. They'll pretend not to see your growth, but they're watching every step. Jealousy doesn't come from strangers. It usually comes from those who secretly wished you stayed below them. Ignore the noise. You don't owe explanations. You don't need to defend your wins. Keep working, keep shining, and never dim your light to make someone else comfortable. Their hate is their problem, not yours.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I want like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become.
Yep. Maya Angelou wrote this. I can become quite angry and burning in anger, but I have never been bitter. Bitterness is a corrosive, terrible acid. It just eats you and makes you sick. Yes, indeed. You, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Till we meet again on Sunday, pleasant good night and be well.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Hi, guys. The more Jagdeo Singh opens his mouth with big language, the more he puts his 2 feet into it. He looks so weak. begging Young to apologize, and each time Young refused. If that was Anisette, George, as House Speaker, after one refusal by Young to apologize, he would have been out of Parliament.
What is this obscreberous behavior that the House Speaker is talking about? Don't trust that waffler guy. He will stab you in your back. So be careful.
You know, Tommy, it's interesting, eh? And somebody just said this. You see how Waffle Man waffle around the whole thing, Tommy? Tommy?
More than waffle. There was more than waffle.
Yeah.
There was an aggressive tone that spoke to, I will do you before you do me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand. But Tommy, he took it to heart, you know, that he get exposed. And you want to know what the person tell me?
What was said?
I said a red buddy tell me something. If he is a man, not a mannequin, right? Because you know it has some man who is mannequin. You know? If he is a man, not a mannequin, you come on and say, well, Wall Street, I went here and I say that, and you know, I get caught up in the thing now, and I say it. Or Wall Street, I didn't say anything. And I said, talk done. But the man waffle all around, he shift the goalpost, he get Gordon Ganga Channel, judging over the communal referee, all kind of thing, you know. Way boy, waffler boy, you really get a name in truth, you know, boy. Jay Howlett, absolutely correct, waffle around, and he never denied it. Tommy, how did we give him that name? How did he get a name? Before we go to the chat, how did he get a name?
Because when in discussion, there's no focus.
Oh God! Tommy, I like that one. In discussion, no focus. He all over the place.
Correct.
He all over the place. Boy, I tell you, boy, I give you that name, and you live down to that name, boy. And Jay, I'll let you are so correct. If you don't know, you didn't say something, you will be upfront and set the record straight.
Yep.
That's what it is. Not trying to figure out what was said. His tone implies he's upset. Absolutely correct.
Yeah, the approach clearly.
Yeah, he get exposed, Tommy. He wear tutu showing. You understand? They lift up his knickers and they see he wear tutu. Waffler, you get exposed, boy. You get exposed. Anyway, Gordon Ganga Chana, closing comment. My closing. You can lie for how much you want, but not for how long you want. I stopped being a gambler, but I bet a biscuit that this will change just now. You don't even know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Anyway, you must know what I mean. Waffler get exposed tonight again. Bernard Thomas, good night, villagers. See you on Sunday. Monica said, Waffleman is a boo. Jay Howlett said, just admit your bad talk the man. Yeah, you know, good. And Jay Howlett, if you bad talk me, that ain't no problem, you know. Seriously. I really don't take it on. You think you could be the first or the last one to bad talk me? Come on, man. Just admit it, man. Be truthful. Anthony D, good night, everyone out there. Good night to you. Mr. Intellectual, blessed night, everyone. Hope you all had a blessed and productive couple of days ahead until we meet on Sunday. Please God. Santa Cruz till Sunday, God willing. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from liars like he who are going to PNM propagandists. Anthony, without the East says, good night, everyone, till Sunday. Be safe, all dear brothers and sisters. God bless. Monica Ramkisoon, be safe, stay blessed till Sunday, God willing, in Jesus' name, amen. Indra Singh, he is wishing everyone a blessed night and a safe weekend. Jay Howlett, closing comment, the attachment to riches is the beginning of corruption everywhere. Angie says, remember, friends, every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Blessings to all, stay safe and well until we meet again on Super Sunday. Thank you. Jay Howlett says, power doesn't corrupt people, people corrupt power. Moses says, Allah said in the Senate yesterday, once you resign, you're guilty. Ram Logan resigned. Santa Cruz says, the moocher who rejects corrections are those who don't want help. They want an audience for their drama. Devi Paris says, closing comment, any person who has to hurt others to feel powerful is a very weak individual. Okay. Oh, Angie sent me something. Hello, Mr. Lobon. I saw this on Facebook today. I believe this was just after you left Trinidad. I hope it brings back nice memories for you. Yeah, DJ Pusha the Nutcracker. DJ the Pusha Nutcracker used to live right just up the road from us in the planning. Was one of the top DJs in Trinidad.
He was one of the biggest at one point.
Yeah. He used to live right up from by me, man. Michael Scotland says, good night to all in the village until Sunday, please God. What's that? He said you don't originate because he gave you a video and you claim it and you never give him credit. Who was that? Who said that? Monica. He gave me a video. You claim it and you never give him credit. I wonder which video is that by. I just got plenty of videos.
That's what Waffler said.
I don't know. Monica, that's what he said? I just get plenty of video now. And sometimes when I get videos, I don't put WZYE TV on it. And sometimes I put WZYE TV on it. So if that's what he said, that maybe I missed it, Monica. Well, you could have just said that. Or I go and change it and or I gave him credit for it. No big deal. Just a video. So folks, we're gonna see you on Sunday, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel, of course. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are out of here. See you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
And fine from Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory.